Okay, thank you for coming out today. We hope to get things moving here so we can support this ongoing operation. We don't have a lot of time, so we won't be answering questions, but we will do our best to be thorough in our response today. So you should have all your questions answered. We also would like to remind the press that the boundary lines we have set are for your safety. So there is some significant distance between you and what is going on right now. This is an ongoing, dynamic operation, and the goal is to save lives, which means we don't want to have to save yours as well. So please respect these boundaries. They are not quarantine zones, as was reported earlier today. We hope that everybody can fix that. These zones are dynamic and represent where our operations are occurring at that time. So good afternoon, my name is Tom Sage and I'm the head of operations for the city of Philadelphia. I work directly with Civil Defense, CDC, and National Guard to coordinate efforts in the city. This morning at approximately 5 a.m., National Guard troops began an operation to clear Philadelphia of any infected individuals. They also work directly with police and law enforcement to arrest anyone harboring an individual that we believe were afflicted with the PACE virus per the newly adopted law, which was rushed through congressional approval last night. So big thank you to our elected officials. The purpose of this mission was twofold. One, to assist anyone trapped in the affected area, as well as, secondly, to prevent the spread of the illness. This would be done by removal of infected individuals from buildings and structures where they would be moved to a safe location where they can receive the appropriate treatment that is necessary. National Guard troops went from residence to residence, starting from the outskirts and moving towards the center of the city. During the operation, National Guard troops were able to clear hundreds of homes that contained infected individuals. We don't have a clear number at this time as to how many were helped, possibly in the thousands, which Civil Defense has provided additional food and water and returned those individuals to their residence. At this time, over a dozen individuals were arrested for harboring the sick and have been processed. We were happy to say that this number was very low, much lower than we expected, and that the vast majority of you were reporting illnesses when they came into contact with them. We hope that continues. We were asked if there was injury or loss of life. A few National Guard members did sustain minor injuries such as scrapes and bites, but have been treated and released at this time. It was our goal to capture and quarantine any infected individuals and to provide them with the necessary treatment, and we were successful in that effort for the most part. But due to the nature of this illness, it was necessary for National Guard members to defend their lives on a few occasions that resulted in the death of a sick person. We're using every effort to identify those that lost their lives and advise their next of kin. If you believe you have a sick relative living within the zone, you are advised to contact our hotline as well so that you can be advised if we have the information on their condition. It's important that you remember this is an ongoing operation, but we are advising those that have left the city that it is safe to return at this time. Checkpoints have been set up to direct you on how and where to enter the city. Make sure you review these advisements thoroughly. Read them. They are made for your safety. It is our purpose to empower you to move back and to reclaim your homes. Kensington, unfortunately, is still under complete quarantine at this time, and it's advised to avoid the area until further operations can be made to clear it. Those living in that area are advised to leave and seek any nearby shelter, which is provided by Civil Defense. There are multiple shelters in the area for you to go to. You do not need to stay in that area. It is highly dangerous. For those that have asked, this mission is considered a success, and we will have another branch coordinate at our Pittsburgh location using the same methods. We expect the same results there as well. Until then, there's no clear time limit as to when this mission will be completed. We've cleared much of the city and we will continue to do so well into the night. If you return to your residence and see an infected person or would like to report something, do not use emergency phone numbers at this time. Simply contact our hotline and we'll send out a specialized unit to your location. Only use emergency phone numbers for emergency purposes and do not interact with anyone you feel is sick or infected. Report them. That concludes this briefing at this time. We plan on another one at, what do you think, Frank? So yeah, we're thinking around 9 p.m. So okay, around 9 p.m. At that time, we hope to have the time to be able to take questions. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for making the public aware of this illness and our operation. And thank you for everyone's cooperation. You have a great day.